everyone, and welcome to the video for the Bean Body Challenge. We have 14 days, 3 exercises a day. On that 15th day, try to connect as many as you can. Create that routine for yourself. On the 16th day, you can go back to day 1, just do those exercises, or see if you can connect maybe a day or 2 together, maybe even 3. You're going to know your limit and find your limit, and it takes you through of a challenge of working out. By the end of the 30 days, again, try to see if you can put the whole routine together, and if you keep repeating this process, your body will get stronger, you'll build muscle, you will lose weight. It's how I have done it after 2 kids myself. So we will go through these moves, through the routine, and let me know how they work for you. Let me know how you like the exercises. I try to keep them functional training, meaning those are moves that you essentially do every day. So let's go through this together. You release any liability or risk with exercises during this video, so know your limit, and liability risk is yours during and after the workout. First, we have for day 1 your typical arm curls, what I call half up, half downs forward, and half up, half down on the side. So your typical arm curls, with or without weights. So you're going to see me with no weight in my hands. I don't want to be intimidating. You don't have to start out with anything. In my classes, I usually recommend women do 1 pound to 5 pounds. Again, you can take it up 20, 30 pounds. This goes on your level from beginner to elite. So even if you're a personal trainer like myself and you want to take this routine and make it the most extreme, you can do that. So simple arm curls where the wrists are out and you're just simply pulling up all the way to the shoulders and down. And it's not fast. We're not swinging. Hold the weight, lower the weight. Even if you have nothing, you're pulling it up, slowing it down. People forget that resistance exercise, that you're going against the weight, so use it. Even if it's your own body weight, pull it up, nice and easy on the way down. You do 15 of those. It's the same thing when you're going half up, half down. Half up, stop. It's a nice hold. Slowly release it down, and don't move your wrist like that. Pull it up. We hold. We take them down nice and slow. Again, you can have 1 pound, 5 pounds. You could have kettlebells. You can use a whole bunch of different weight plates, whatever your choice. Half up, half down. Once you finish those 15, it's the opposite. You're going straight up, pulling it back up. Some people won't even be strong enough to get halfway down, and that's okay. You're going to find an angle. So when you start up, if you feel this is the only as farthest you can go, then you hold it there, you pull it straight back up. Eventually, no matter what weight you're using, even if it's just your arms, you'll make it halfway, you'll pull it up. 15. Same thing with the half up, half down on the sides. You're holding your weight. Maybe you're not holding anything. You can keep your hands out. I just always have, I guess, that notion to pretend that there's something in my hands. So here we go. Same thing, half up. Nice hold. Take it down. Take them down. Once you get your 15, with or without weight, I always want to make that reminder, you'll go half up, half down from the side. Pull them all. Nice hold. Pull them back up. A lot of things we see today, go fast, go cardio. This is frankly all about using what you have, your body weight. We're adding on that extra weight with dumbbells, kettlebells, whatever, and keeping it going. It's a great way to build muscle on your own. It's just using your own body. And if you do this routine without any weight, you'll see by the end that you'll still be sweating a little bit and your muscles will still be sore. It's all about movement. So you have those, and then we start going. Here is pretty much the most cardio part out of the whole entire thing, is the crossovers and all the knee ups. So Don't let the arms fall. You're keeping them in play by holding them nice and straight. If you need to, you can hold them a little up, but we don't want to let them sag. So nice and straight across, and it's knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Let me scoot back so you can see. I got my pole in the way. Try to get your knee up as high as you can by crossing it over, back down. Cross the knee over, back down. So you got 15. And this is 1, 2, 3. That way you're getting each leg. 4. Same thing with the, what came next? I think in front. So knee high, keeping those arms up. You're going to feel those shoulders burn. Knees up, down. There's 1. Up. There's 2. You make them into sets. There's 3. So even if you can't get your knee that high, you're just going to pull it up. Take it down. Pull it up. And then you'll work your flexibility and your balance. Now here we go. Love handles. Same thing. Arms go up. Knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. Trying to lift them as high as you can. And none of this. That's cheating. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull them up. And again, there's 1. Lower. There's 2. Make sure you do your sets. No matter how high you're getting or how flexible you are, that again will come as well. Then we do lovely leg lifts. I think people really count these out a lot, but I make a lot of my clients do them and they realize, wow, simple leg lifts. If you have a chair, a pole, a wall, a normal bar, like a ballet bar, it all works. However, nice balance if you can. Try to hold your foot off the floor just a little bit. If your balance is not good, always have something stable to hold on to. Arm is out. We always want to keep the arm into play with or without weights. You're using your own body and they're going to get sore. You'll see. So here we go. Leg lift forward, take it down. You have 15 of these with both legs. And no, none of this, we're not kicking. It's simple. Up, nice hold, take it down. Up, nice hold, take it down. I only say 1 to 5 pounds. They make them extremely heavy. However, do at your own limit. So you have 15 to the front. Same thing. Keep that arm out, and you want to lift as high as you can go. Take it down slow. If you don't need anything and you have good balance, awesome. If you need something to hold so we don't fall, great. If you can't get your leg that high, no worries. If you just want to lift and hold, take it back down to the toe. As high as you can hold it, take it back down to the toe. Same thing when you reverse. And again, sideways, no crunching to the side to lift the leg. You want to make it about the glutes and the hip muscles, the love handle muscles. So pull them up, take them down. Make those muscles work. Same thing with the back. You want to lift as high as you can and take it all the way down. Hold on to something if you need. Balance, arms out, forward. Depends on you who you are. I like to keep my arms out for balance, to lift and take it down. Do not arch your back. Keep the back straight, chest up, look forward. So you can lift, down. Use those glute muscles. Take them down. So you have 15, both legs. Forward, sideways, and backwards. Okay, so here's your 3 different squats that you'll see with a lot of my videos. It just works all the thighs, all the glutes, in and out. So let's just go with it. so that way I don't talk too much in this video. Okay, so chair squats, feet together. If you can't do a squat with your feet together, try to make them just about an inch apart. Either way, I like to keep my hands in the center. Some people hold them out to the side. Some people hold them out front. Bring it up, okay? So the chair squat is feet and legs as close as they can be. Taking it down like you're going to sit in the chair, bringing it back up. You always keep your knees behind your toes and keep that chest up. So then you go into your regular squats. You have 15 of those. Then you have 15 regular, which is just hip width apart. Take it down, stand it up. 15, push. And then after you got your 15 regular, you go into Zumo. So balance, toes can stay forward. It is okay if you have bar toes, ballet toes, where they go out to an angle. So you can move your angle, you can move your ankles forward or have your toes out, wide as you can go. Zumo squat. So take it down, same thing, pull it back up, and you're going to feel more of your glutes working. Say you have 15 of those, keep them going. The squats are always my favorite. And don't lean. Bad example on the very last one. You'll end up going like this, and you're going to find that your lower back hurts. So pull yourself up, keep them straight always. Okay, so then we go into the lunge with the row. Is that what we do first? Hold on. Oh, we're going to go tricep press. Then you guys lunge squat. And then switch. Okay. So your lunge, both legs. You're going to have a nice lunge. You're going to keep your knee behind your toe. If you can keep this foot flat. Some people have a problem extending that back leg because it doesn't stretch, so you can go up on the toe. However, you're going to hold your lunge, you're going to get an angle, and you're going to tricep press backwards. Simple push. And let me get in front of the bar. Forget about that sometimes. Hold and push. You got 15. Weight or no weight. You're going to switch legs, same thing. Lunge, chest up, don't lean too far forward, and you're going to tricep press. You're going to switch legs, this is from the side, and you're going to lunge as low as you can go, both legs, and from the front, lunging. Whether you're holding a weight like a kettlebell, which is usually my favorite during lunges, or arms out, keep your balance. If you can't go all the way to the floor, it's a simple inch movement. Just an inch is fine. And then we're going to switch. So the trick is start with 2 feet together, step backwards, lunge, step forward, step backwards as you switch your leg, lunge, step, step, lunge, step, step, lunge. And again, to get both legs in, you have one lunge, 2, 2. That way you get that whole set of 15 in. And then you guys end up going to this is the rows. And because you're lunging and rowing, I pretty much set this up as 2 exercises, although you still have 3 movements. So what you're going to do is start left or right leg lunge, and no tricep press. Now we row. Row, row. You have 15, simply turn. You have 15 regular hip width squats, no matter how low you go. And again, turn to your other leg, and row, row, row. It's a nice movement, and then you keep it going. It's not like it's a big cardio. but it's 3 exercises that you can put together real quickly, especially when you have a busy day. Moving on. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready to move to the floor? Because this is really part of my greatest video. The Bean Booty Challenge has some of these moves plus so much more, but these are definitely my favorite ones that you guys. Here we go. Whether you have a yoga mat or some other type of mat, my favorite will always be a towel because it's easy on my wrist. Any of the plank moves that you can't do from your palms, please feel free to do on your forearms. Doesn't matter which way, you're still holding, you're still working those abs, you're still working the back with the plank, and it should be safe relatively for everyone. Back surgeries and things, they really do tell you stay away from the planks. So we'll have more to come for that. But anyway, let's start here. We've got the straight legs forward, the straight legs back, and what I love to call the windmills. Okay guys, now that we've hit the floor, we are on day 8. And I've noticed that I haven't been doing the days, but if you follow through, at least you have all the movements. So here we go, day 8. It really starts the planks. You can be on your knees and do the straight leg lifts, 15 each. You can also go ahead and be up in plank once you get stronger and do your 15 this way. Does not matter. So that gives you something to build to. If you're on your knees and we're lifting to 15, you can go to plank later. Keep your back straight, no arching, straight. So you go from the toe, you stretch it up as high as you can go. To your toe, stretch it up as high as you can go. Same thing if you're on your plank, up, toe, lift, down. After you do 15, each leg, you're going to move to the side. So hold it out to the side. No bent knees, no leaning, everything straight. Your shoulders are above your wrist, straight. Feel free to either flex it or point it. That's kind of up to you at this point. And you're going to lift up, take it down to the toe. Lift, toe. Again, if you're up in plank, it's still to the side. Lift, down. Lift, down. So 15 each leg. You may not be able to see my other leg, but you can be able to view it this way. Lift to the toe. Lift, take it down. So you get your 15 in. Next comes one of my favorite moves, the windmills. So you start, even if you're in plank, up, over, back. Don't put them down. You want to hold. Over, back. Over, back. If you're on your knees, same thing. Lift it up, take it to the side, bring it back. Try not to turn your body. What people do I see in class, you really want to keep it straight. Use those side oblique muscles. You're using all your hips and those lower glutes. So you're rounding and lifting. So up to the side, using those side obliques, using those glutes, and taking it back. So then you have 15. And after those 3 moves, day 8 should really have your heart pumping. So you move on to day 9. And although the picture may look a little intimidating, the explanation I think I did pretty well. But it's pretty much tuck-ins. Oh no, we started with the booty lift. Okay, so you get the booty lift, then you get to stretch it, and we're doing the knee lifts. So here's what I call the booty lift. If you're on your knees, crunch your knee in as close as you can to your chest, and you're going to keep that knee bent and lift it. Again, lift your booty. So we're going to crunch, push through the glute, crunch as close as you can, lift, keeping that knee bent. And if you're on a plank, it's the same thing. Crunch, knee stays bent, crunch, lift, crunch, lift. 15, you go each leg, crunch it, lift, plank, use it the knees, keeping it bent. Eventually you'll be able to crunch in really close and really lift that leg. So then we move on to the, it's a straight leg, it's a stretch. So you're doing the same thing, excuse me, essentially, but you're taking out that lift. Crunch, stretch, crunch, stretch, crunch, stretch. There's on your knees. You'll do 15 each leg. This is what it looks like on a plank. Crunch, straight, crunch, straight. And for the third and final move, these I know a lot of people want to hate, but if you really want to round out those hips and that booty, they're perfect. So here we go, the knee lifts. Simply try to keep that 90 degrees in your knee at all time and don't lose it as you lift. Take it to the side, bring it down. Keep that leg nice and straight. Hold it up as high as you can go. Even if it's little and low, only an inch movement or two, fine. You're going to pick it up as high as you can go. You're going to hold it. You're going to take it right back down. Eventually, you'll get higher and higher. Keep at it. And if you become easy with those and you get your flexibility, take it up to the plank. Knee bent. So there's a lot more to come with my videos, and there's a lot of the moves that you can do repetitively that will really round out muscles and get it going. So there's day 9. We're going to move into day 10, which is simply where we start doing some of my, I guess, continued favorite moves. I love a lot of the things with the Bean Booty Challenge, so you guys got to check that out next. But we have 4 ways. Then we go into knee dips, and I think it's a plank hold. We got it. So here we go. If you're on your knees, here's the 4-way. It's a knee lift, a straighten, make sure you hold, bend it back into that knee lift, take it down. Here's how you count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So even though it's a 4-step move, that's just 1. So up, out, in, take it down, that would be 1. Up, out, in, take it down, that would be 2. And you go for both legs, left and right. And then we go into the knee dips. So if you can't do a plank, you start at an angle and you work your way down. The simple knee dip is knees straight, knees straight. If you're starting here, same thing. Hold those arms nice and tight, shoulders above your wrist, and dip, push, dip, push. And if you're not ready for planks, you'll be there soon. It's something you just have to practice. If you don't know, the butt up in the air is actually correct. You don't want to go straight and have your back arch. So to start up in that mountain upside down V position is actually correct to move you, modify you there, and to strengthen you out and straight. So don't be afraid to put your butt up in the air is what I can say, especially when this is at home and you're doing this by yourself or maybe with a friend. No fear, no embarrassment, get the butt up. So you have your knee dips and then you want to hold. So even if you're here and you can't do the knee dips yet, maybe just hold for a minute. Go for 60 seconds, 20 seconds, and do it twice, 2 or 3 times. So that way at least you're holding, you're getting shoulder strength and arm strength, and eventually when you feel like it, you can walk yourself out. Once you get a good plank, you'll be able to push up those knees. Dip the knees with a nice bend, push them straight up. So that really explains all of day 10. So let's move on. So we got 11 and 12. Okay, so here we start getting on the side. So, side plank hold, knees on your knee with your leg out. Keep your shoulder above your wrist, and this is a good, nice side plank hold. If you need both knees bent, that's fine as well. You're going to do both sides. Hold for 30 seconds. When you get really good, you can balance one foot in front of the other. Hold for 30 seconds. Same thing, other side. Stack them, one in front of the other, or go down to your knees. So you have each side with a side hold. Then we are going into hip dips and the straight leg lift, I do believe. Yeah, okay, so a hip dip. Even if you're on your knee with the leg out and making sure your shoulder's above your wrist, hip down, go ahead and sit it down. Push it up. You're using your side obliques. You're feeling arm pressure, but you're trying to engage your side obliques that are closest to the floor. Take it down, use these muscles. Pull them up. There you go. When you get advanced, foot in front of the other, stack them, whatever you prefer. Dip, up, dip, up. High, dip, up, on your knee, up, up. Those are some of the hardest, so work with those. By now your arms are probably just as sore as everything else. So whether you're on your knee and you're lifting the side leg, here, 15 each side, or up, and again lift. 15 each side. Okay, so then we move on to day 12, where, again, because they are some pretty intense moves, there's 2, but you're doing both sides, so essentially you have 4. So here we go. You're always getting extra at being styled. You're always getting extra through me. That's just, I think, the coach and trainer I've always been. So, side plank with a straight leg lift and the side plank with the tuck-ins. Straighten it out, and we're going forward, toe, forward, toe, and my shoe's untied. Hold on. Okay, so on your knee, take your legs, again, shoulder above your wrist, forward, back, forward, back. If you're all the way up in plank, forward, back. The tuck in, tuck it up, straighten it out. Tuck it up, straighten it out and forward, or tuck it up, straighten out and stack it. Same thing. Here's from the back view. You'll tuck it in, straighten it out. Tuck it in, straighten it out. Forward, back. Forward, back. Up in plank, tuck, out, tuck, out, forward. So 15 each side. And then we go in, where here we go, we're starting to lay down. Leg lifts, half ups, and half downs. So here we go. You ready for the abs? Okay, simple. I gotta move the pack here. Okay. Now, sorry the pole's in the way, but really you want to focus on the abs and legs. So on your mat, your favorite mat, simple leg lifts. Left leg, high as you can go. Take it all the way down. Keep the leg straight. Pull it up as high as you can, even if it's a small. Even if it's only here, you're going to lift your other leg. High as you can go. Take it down. Lift it up. Take it down. You'll increase your flexibility. You'll increase the strength in your legs just by your own body weight, lifting them. So then we go for half up, half down. So you find a halfway point where you want to stop. If you can't get to that technically halfway point, you're just trying to lift. So pushing that lower back into the ground, you're going to take your legs and lift, take it down. Even if it's an inch, lift them, push that lower back down, and release. If you can, all the way to that halfway point, your halfway point, take them down. The trick is when you engage these abs and lower abs, as soon as you pick those legs up off the floor, and what helps you lift those legs up off the floor is pushing that lower back down into your mat. So again, even if it's an inch or to your halfway point, take them down. Push that lower back into the floor, engage those abs, get them up as high as you can, take it down. You're going to do 15, and then you're going to pull your legs all the way up to the air. You don't have the flexibility and they're bent, that's okay. You're going to work on that flexibility. The point here is, see how low you can go. You want to get to that halfway point, pushing that lower back into the floor and pulling them back up. However, it's your ability. So when you're starting out, if you can just go an inch, push that lower back into the floor, engage those abs, pull it back up straight. Lifting your legs up in the air really is just a workout in itself. Keeping them straight is also a workout in themselves. So lower back, push it down, engage those abs, try to get to this halfway point, pull them up. Okay, so now we're moving on to day 13. No, that was day 13. So here we go. We're on day 14. Tabletop, anchors, and tuck outs. Okay. Tabletops. 90 degrees. You want to think that 90-degree angle on your knees, and you want to keep it there. You want to pretend that there is a glass of water on top of your table, which is your legs, and you don't want to spill it. Now, the table does come down, so technically you would spill it, but the 90 degrees and the flat of your legs, a flat top, is what you're going for. So anchors. Try to get your heels down to the ground. Remember, you got to push that lower back down and engage those abs. Pull them back straight up. People tend to bend. Don't do that. hold them up. You're really working your thighs, really the top around the knees, but these are great, not just for your legs, for your abs. You're working both, okay? So this is a wonderful exercise. Tabletop flat. Try to get your heels to the floor. Pull it back up, keeping that angle. You will do 15 of these. Usually I keep my hands down to the side. Heels up. Heels up. And to really make these more elite, more advanced, this is where you can put those ankle weights on and pull them up. Lower back into the floor, engage the abs. Push it down, pull it up. So there is your tabletop. Then you go into the anchors. So try to hold it flat, one leg at a time. So again, you're still trying to get your heel down and pull it right back up, nice and flat. For either one, any three of these exercises, if you, for the anchors and the tabletops, if you can't get your heel all the way down, that's fine. You just want to go as far as you can go, pull them up. As far as you can go, pull them up. You can switch legs when you do the anchors, as long as you know one, there's one set, two, there's two, and so forth, or either 15 each leg. So 15 tabletops, 15 anchors each leg. Then we're going for the tuck out. So tuck your knees as close as you can to your chest, and essentially we want to go straight out. You push that lower back to the floor and you engage those abs. However, if you can't get straight out yet, you find your angle. Tuck it in, shoot them straight up if you have to. Tuck it in. When you get stronger, find a little more of an angle. Tuck it in, you're stronger, even deeper of an angle. Tuck it in, make them bigger. Before you know it, you'll be tucking it in, going completely straight, and those are your tuck outs. I do believe those are your three. So there you guys have it. I didn't even do all 15 of all exercises to work through all the moves here with you today, but you can see that I'm already sweating. I'm already starting to lose my breath here. So it's some of my favorite moves, the ones that I think work the best. There's a modification for all of them. I went through them all. Even if you have to be on your knees, start on your knees. Even if you have to find a small angle, find a smaller angle. Make sure you drink your water. Anytime you need a break, take a break. There's no pressure to do some 30 or 45-minute exercise every day, when not only as a mom like myself, you don't always have the time for that. And the whole point to get healthy, in my mind as a coach and a personal trainer, is just to start moving. So it's 3 exercises. They're really not that hard. Just do them, 15 each. So essentially you have 45 moves. That's it. 45 moves a day. You can sit and squat 45 times if you choose to do that. Then that's it. So try the Bean Body Challenge. Try just to move every day, even if it's these small 3 moves. Find your favorite moves. Put your own routine together. Share it with me. If you're on social media, Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or Instagram, Get Lean with Bean is the hashtag. And of course, you can hashtag Bean Body Challenge or Bean Body. Follow us on Bean Styled, whether it's Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. You'll find us at Bean Styled, beanstyledstudio.com. And I hope that you enjoy this free challenge and you'll check out the Bean Booty video that is coming. It is a 45-minute, 30 to 45-minute video. And then there's a lot more that I'm going to gauge specific areas. So we're going to have sexy shoulders, we're going to have gymnast abs, and we're going to have some power legs. So join now, be ready, and give me your feedback.